numbers and Cincinnati.
Touch him up.
Band camp colors. Carlos Molina
Off to a good start. Try to give doubts
on his attention that he's here to fight.
Stafford, who has trained him since he started at the
Times in a row, Molina's reached with the right hand, and Broner has a good left check hook, check left hook.
age of 23, now 24. As division champion in boxing's long and illustrious history.
And guys, Broner's wearing socks with his...
being very active here in the first one.
Not active, but again, there's the check left hook. Again, Broner is sharp, will catch you with it.
Been fought at Broner's pace. It's close, which is essentially slow, where he can pot shot.
Stafford, his trainer, wants him to 45 seconds.
And if a body work, which I think we can safely say there was probably some rounds Paulie didn't, then
that's what Molina does afterwards, if he can get out, or if he boss in round one.
The biggest proponent of that and the most successful one these days is Floyd Mayweather, who's coming up in the main event against Marcos Maidana. Opening 3 minutes in the books here in Las Vegas.
Molina undeterred, though.
Last round, Molina threw over as an accurate punch.
He's even shorter than Broner, so a lot of times can control his own range. And there it is again. Side is in different ways. What you want to do, though, is Broner will not throw back if you put enough in range that you start over. Because when they start over, Broner has the faster hands.
Right hand behind the guard. Broner goes in his speed.
Hope Solo, the great U.S. on Dancing with the Stars, the only one with pop culture. I made it.
Right now. And now it's the same, change something up. He's trying.
Oh, beautiful left hook to the final minute of the second round. Molina going to the body. And then upstairs with the right hand and another right. Broner resets. And now along the ropes, Broner clinching and holding.
Had that serious face all night.
Carlos Molina, a tough out.
As he's a bit in this fight.
In his right hand, but Molina more confident. He's throwing his punches hard.
For Carlos Molina.
And here's why Broner gets hit with those overhand right.
The MGM Grand is 140-pound mountain. Molina going to work on the body along the ropes. Broner covering up.
At this point,
I probably did not, but hey, I can win this fight.
Fighter who fought Broner, he landed a lot.
Possibly
has thrown 6 punches. Molina Broner to overcome, and as we said, he's a very accurate puncher.
Up high, short comment.
With boxing in its
old identical twin. Oscar fought from Mexico, the 2012 Olympics. And both of them are now
that you can get done against him. He's doing it now, Molina.
To realize he can. And Broner has the speed to be good shots by Molina there. You know, Broner has the same to let his hands go.
The overhand Molina.
There's a shot by Broner.
Final. But it's Broner that pops off the jab. There's an opening.
Very effective.
Good jab by Broner. Molina with the... doing all he can here against
Molina, and potentially a difficult one for Broner because it may lead to something along the way. He throws, but you did not need to try and throw him down. That was not necessary. Round in which he was busier, he threw more punches.
4th round underway, and again, gets countered. Molina again going to the body.
Clearly in the number thrown. Now, we look at the power punch. Molina landed Broner. A lot of those are body punches, which we'll see if the judges give him credit for. Indeed.
Nice to see.
Easy now.
Infighting by Broner, the jab from Molina.
There, but again, he's got to just be a little busier because that's all.
Yeah, well, that's what we talked about. 30 body shots to 1. And, you know, people have a misnomer, and this happened in your fight, and this happened in a number of your fights. It doesn't matter if someone's a monstrous puncher. If they land body punches, they count.
Broner just landed a couple more to the body. There's a combination upstairs.
Coming back with
and
good
look what happens when he increases his punch output. Molina trying to keep working, but if Broner just increases the punch output, you see the ability come together.
Yep.
Now Broner going downstairs, working the body, lands the right cross. Now Broner beginning to open up on Molina, but Molina comes back with a counter. So action picking up here in round number 4 in the final 30 seconds.
Paulie is so right.
He lives up to his ability. And he's got to be careful. He's not the puncher he thinks he is. Molina's taking all of them. as long as he keeps working, the round is in his advantage.
Body work by Molina, right uppercut on the inside by Broner. Quick combination by Broner.
Molina got first.
Heidi round for Molina in the green, white, and red, and Adrien Broner in the light blue, yellow, and silver. And Molina
throws combinations, and he's landed 34 of 75 punches. He threw
a pivotal round here. Yeah. Molina, see how much confidence he lost last round, or if he spurs him on. And Broner, how much confidence he gained from throwing those punches. Let's see if he stays active.
Using some vet forearms. Referee Kenny Bayless might ask the first.
Broner started to use.
There's a nice counter left by Molina.
Molina's punch output has dropped dramatically in the last couple of rounds.
And that's also from what Broner will do to you. He'll take the confidence away from you. You'll start to second guess your activity at times.
Yeah. Trying to figure out Adrien Broner. Bobbing and weaving. Midway point of the round. Left hook, short left hook by Broner. Followed by the right.
Broner mixing his offense well here, and it's coming. That's what's confusing Molina. Molina trying to stay active, trying to get him active. It's because
difficulty in several rounds, and then Broner in the middle rounds picks up the pace.
5 seconds left in the frame. Straight right hand by Broner.
And that was off a sharp counter, off a short little defensive move inside.
Oh, almost setting him up for a bullet punch almost. There's Broner now walking down Molina.
Little nuances, close range encounters. That's what he does best, as long as he's moving.
Adrien Broner traditionally does well in his bouts, not to go Maidana. He had a few good moments in the middle rounds against him.
Adrien Broner in between rounds for his roughhouse tactics. He pleaded with them saying, hey, I'm trying to put on a show. And that's what he's doing here now in the days leading up to this fight with fans all.
We're all in tow for
a lot more active than a good left hook. But he hasn't been as active so fans as much this round. As I say that, he's starting to move them now. As long as Adrien was moving his hands, all this stuff becomes more positive for him.
Point of round number 6, and Broner beginning to find his form, but Molina again very tough. There was a short right cross that connected by Broner. Right hand to the body by Broner. Molina now along the ropes. Absorbing the punches from Broner.
By Broner, and whenever that happens against, when you're facing Adrien Broner, who is not a big volume puncher, you got an issue.
So again, Broner, a 3-division champion, making his debut at 140 pounds. This is Carlos Molina's second fight at 140.
And they're going for that overhand.
They talked about, you talked about Mike Stafford. Round. The counter right later on in the round. The overhand right by Broner.
Broner was supposed to be, well, in his eyes anyway, the heir apparent to Floyd Mayweather. Surprisingly, Paulie, or am I taking way too much from Carlos Molina? Did you expect him to have, pardon the pun,
the fight? And I expect Molina to come here. He's no slouch. Molina coming here tonight with the chance to prove he's world class. So I expected the best of Carlos Molina to show up. Flat-footed in that he's throwing the combinations at Broner, but then he's staying there. He's laying inside. So you're allowing Broner to find the spaces to counter you afterwards, or make space right there. Because at Broner, you want to do something.
Right hand, left hand downstairs by Broner, so very busy on the inside. There's a right hand to the side of Molina's head.
You see what I'm saying? Molina just lays in there. Even when he's not punching, he lays in there. If you're going to lay in there and not doing work, in there.
Left uppercut on the inside, nicely delivered by Broner. Overhand right from Molina.
No holding, no holding.
Adrien Broner has been strong in all these middle rounds, and that's, as I said, that's something he's done in almost every one of his fights. And sometimes has issues in the later rounds, but mostly in 12-round fights.
He's definitely getting the better of Molina with these that are blocked by Broner. There's a couple of left hooks to the body by Molina. Ducks on. back to Broner momentarily, but they are content to stay at close quarters.
Even if Broner getting the better of the action, Molina keeping him working. And that will still test you mentally because Molina's there and he's throwing punches as well.
Straight right and then the left hook by Broner. So a busy round. Round 7.
Languishing on the inside.
And Broner will uppercut on the inside by Broner out. Nice finding the space, coming back with the left hook.
Lead left hook by Molina.
Won it. Molina has been 10-3 of the 4. But right now, Molina is likely behind the...
More active this round. Ring.
Broner's, because he's done many different everything.
Right uppercut on the inside by Broner. Overhand right delivered by Molina as he's leading.
That way, Molina's not in range to throw either. And that...
Wanting to cut off the ring if he can. With
the volume punching we saw earlier from Molina, not...
Molina has been able to land a couple of shots this round, though.
And has thrown more by 2-to-1 margin. Is it enough for him to win it? Much less active. Will he pick up the pace here?
he walked in.
He is not facing the kind of power. He hasn't been able to throw the kind of volume.
High advantage here, so
yeah,
he's able to use the jab a little to better effect, or the check left hook to better effect.
Molina misses with that overhand right at Broner. Resorting to his showmanship. I'm impressed with that kind of behavior. They want.
I asked the question briefly. Broner at 130 has not been able to do so at 147 or now at 140 right now.
Well, he's imploring Molina, baiting him, wanting to bring him in, but he's busy firing it off as Molina lands a left and right.
He's got to be careful not to give this round away.
Pretty close round, I think. Though Broner has landed the flashier punches. The Broner jab so effective there.
Look out, don't hold him, don't hold him.
Now that's what Broner needs to do right there. Change that range, get off the ropes.
So we are headed to the 10th and final round of this 140-pound contest.
Because you're not a big power puncher, and he's going after Adrien Broner, but the
throughout, he just come up just a.
There have been a few competitive rounds in the round since then, not so.
Although this.
There's a right hand that slipped through the guard by Broner. Slips that jab from final 90.
I think one of the bigger stories in this fight is that Adrien Broner has thrown about 40 more punches than Molina.
You don't want to languish in there if you're Molina. He gets over. Broner will answer. See right there's your chest to chop.
Work out.
Left hook by Bug. That's where his corner doesn't want him to be, and he just shoves Molina aside, but Molina leads with a left hook.
Punches just has not been able to get enough done.
He's had himself a decent round, though. I mean,
yeah,
he's trying. You know, again, he's been in the fight in those couple of early rounds.
Right hand from Broner. In his first fight at 140 pounds, a 3-division champion, Adrien Broner.